All right, with our UTME mathematics session. And first of all, I want to start by saying that we wish all our students, subscribers, and viewers resounding success in the forthcoming JAM examinations. I trust you know that JAM has moved forward their day of their start of exam day from the 25th, like we had earlier announced. It's now going to be on the 24th. That's on a Thursday, next week Thursday. So I trust you are preparing yourselves. And in the studios of MathsX, we are partners. Yes, we are partners. That's why we are here. And we are here to help you, my dear students, assist you get those dream grades of yours because you can. Honestly, you can. And we're going to help you. We had earlier told you that our study tool will be 2022 UTME examinations and UTME. That's what I have in my hands right now. But before we start, I want to tell you that from time to time I'll be checking my connection to ensure that we are still live because network is amazing in this part. In this parts, as you can, if you are listening very well, it's raining, so it's drizzling. So I'll be checking my connections from time to time. And happy viewing. So, my dear students and viewers, I have here with me calculator. I have here with me my calculator, which I'll be using. I trust that you've been orientated on the on-screen calculator that you have on your uh, desktop or laptop. It will be there. It's imputed into that system, that CBT system. You can activate it to help you in certain calculations. So ensure that you can use that calculator because it's there for a purpose. It's there to assist you. So I have mine in case I have to use my calculator. And I want to start by, first of all, telling you, my dear students and viewers, that there is a timing for mathematics examinations. Yes. And every student writing UTME exams, mathematics, must be able to work within a particular time frame, and that is in seconds. So that's the first thing I want to show you. For your examinations, my dear students, you have 40 questions to be answered in 30 minutes. This is what you have, my dear students. And if this is the case, it means that, let's do a math called proportion. It means that for every one question, my dear students and viewers, you will be spending 30, you should be spending 30 over 40 minutes. Let's break this down. So I have that for one question, you'll be doing in 3 over 4 minutes. The first thing I want to say to you, my dear students and viewers, is that 3 over 4 minutes is not really clear exactly what you're going to be doing. But you know that 60 seconds make 1 minute. So to get the number of seconds you'll be spending, let's convert it to seconds, that for every one question in mathematics, you should be spending 3 over 4 times 60. 4 here, 1. You should be spending for every UTME. So, my dear students and viewers, more than 45 seconds on any question that you are attempting in your UTME, or else you will not finish your mathematics. Yes. So what I tell my students in training them is that if any question wants to drag you into spending more than 45 seconds, leave it, go for the next one. Rather, when you are done with all you have to do, all the 40 questions that you want to attempt, the ones that you've not done, the ones that seem to want to drag you into something you don't understand, you now settle down and begin to attempt them one by one. These are I want you to know. So, my dear students and viewers, ensure on any UTME mathematics question you wish to attempt. You would, excuse me, I will check my connection. Having said this, having made you aware of the timing of your UTME question, every one question in your mathematics exam, it's good I also talk about topics that JAM, the UTME examinations, are fond of using. I have it listed here. They do use topics like geometry and trigonometry. They do use topics like coordinate geometry, that is your straight lines, midpoint, equations of a straight line, coordinates of on a Cartesian plane. They do use that topic. Also, other topics that they are fond of using is your matrices and determinants. Yep, they use your calculus, that's differentiation. There is integration, there is polynomials, there is your inequalities, your inequality logarithms. So there is your probability. I already mentioned integration. There's mensuration, statistics involving mean deviation, standard deviation, and what have you. There is number base. We are doing a video on number base. There is binary operations, there is indices, there's fractions, there's polygons, and there's change of subject formula. And of course, there is geometry, that is the geometry and trigonometry, that is circles. They do use all these topics. Then of course, of finance, simple interest, and all topics that the UTME examinations is all about. So, my dear students, I told you earlier in our advert that we will be using the 2022 examination as our study tool, and I have it here in my hands. So, before we begin, my dear students and viewers, I will check my connection. All right, my connection is safe. So, my dear students and viewers, let us begin. For our first question here, it says here, evaluate. Evaluate. Number one, evaluate 21.0547 minus 1.6324, pardon me for this, 24 times 0.43. And they are saying here, evaluate 21.057 minus 1.6324, this is a 4, please, times 0.43 to 3 decimal places. My dear students and viewers, you have your on-screen calculator. I have my. You are going to multiply first before you subtract. And so I should not stress myself out. So I'll multiply 1.6324 times 0.47. And I'll do just 24 0.43. My answer is 0.701932. The minus sign stays. So I have now 21.0547. This is what I have. So quickly, I will subtract this. So minus 21.0547. So my answer is 20.352768. That is my answer for number one. I will drop back my calculator. So once you are done with your on-screen calculator when you take the test on Thursday. Hopefully, you shut it off and then continue. So that's my first answer. For my number two here is saying, that if y over 2, please, my y over 2 is equal to x. Please note this first of all. And the question is saying here that in bracket, x cubed over y cubed plus 1 over 2 close divided by bracket opens 1 over 2 minus x squared over y squared. X squared over y squared. Pardon the power outage. We are still on. Please, I'll check my connection too. Let me take some space off. Now, you've been told here that y over 2 is x. So everywhere you have an x, you will write down a y over 2. So you have here, this is x cubed. X cubed will mean y over 2 all cubed over y cubed plus 1 over 2 close divided by bracket opens a half minus x squared here will mean y over 2 all square over y square close. I'll have to take off this part of the board where I showed you this. I hope you've learned this. 45 seconds. That's your target time. Y over 2 all cubed will simply mean y cubed over 8 all over y cubed, then plus a half, close that bracket, divided by, open the bracket, a half minus the same thing. This will be y squared over 4 over y squared. I will explain. Now, y over 2 cube will mean that y cube over 2 cube. 2 cube is 8. That's why I'm having 8 here. Here, y over 2 all square means y square over 4 because 2 square is 4. That's why I'm having what I'm having here. However, mathematically, I'll take a rough look at this. From here, I have that y cube over 8 divided by y cube. This simply means that y cube over 8 times 1 over y cube, meaning that this y cube and this y cube cancel. So this cancels here. So on this part, I'm going to have that 1 over 8 plus 1 over 2. That's what I end up having. Then divided by a half also minus. Same thing here also. Take a rough that this is y squared over 4. That is here. Divided by y squared. Same thing also that y squared over 4 times 1 over y squared. This cancels, this cancels. So you have what? 1 over 4. So I have here also 1 over 4, and you close. So taking your LCM of 8 and 2, I have here, common LCM is 8. 2 into 8 is 4 times 1 is still 4, plus 8 into 8 is 1 times 1. It's 1 here. Still close the brackets. Divided by, here also, common LCM here, 2 and 4 is 4. 4 into 4, 1 times 1 is 1, minus here, 2 into 4, 2 times 1 is 2. Close the bracket. So here I have 5 over 8 divided by 1 over 4. So this is a division sign. And we should know that this will mean 5 over 8 times 4 over 1. Cancel, 4 here, 1, 4 here, 2. So my final answer is 5 over 2 being 2.5. I hope we are together. Please, before I do the number 3, let us check our connection. So, my dear students and viewers, before we go to our number 3 question on this particular JAM year, I want to encourage all of you to subscribe to our channel, because when you do so, you really give us a lot of encouragement and a reason to continue what we do in this studio. I want to urge all of you that as I am solving and you do have challenges, please let us communicate. Send me your questions, maybe even your suggestions. Yes, please, we are open to ideas. Thank you very much. Let's still continue. We are on for question number 3 says that evaluate 0.14 square times 0.275 over 7 bracket 0.2, correct to 3 decimal places. So it says here that 0.14 square times 0.275 over 7 bracket 0.02, and that you should keep your answer in 3 decimal places. All right, with my calculator I would have just finished it, but let's have some fun. For me, I would do this, that this would simply mean 0.14 times 0.14 times 0.275 all over 7 bracket 0.02, and then you close the bracket. For me, I will count the number of decimal places here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. When I say decimal places, I mean the number of digits after the decimal point. So here you have 1, 2. Here I have 1, 2. Here I have 1, 2, 3. So meaning 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It means that if I wish to turn all of them to whole numbers, which is the best, so that I can cancel easily, it means I need to multiply the numerator by by 10 to power 7, which is like, that's 10 million. But one thing with maths, whatever you're doing to the numerator, you will do the same to the denominator. So if I'm going to do that, it will be 10 to power 7 divided by 10 to power 7, because I will not fail to do that. But here you have just 2 decimal places. So multiplying through by 10 to power 7, which is like 10 million, I'm going to have 14 times no more 0.14, then times 275 bracket calculator will be 14 times 275. That is 50 divided by 100,000, well, 10 to power 5. So simply my final answer will be 1, 2, 3. So my final answer will be 0.03 to 3 dp. That is the solution to number 3. Let's keep down our calculator. So we only use it when we need. So my dear students and viewers, do not fail to subscribe to our videos. It gives us a lot of value. Thank you so much. We are moving to number 4 question of 2022. I hope we are learning. For our number 4, I will take off and viewers. We just did number 3, so we are moving to number 4. Before I do number 4 question, please, excuse me, I will check our connection to ensure that we are still on. For our number 4 question, the 4th question here, this question, my dear students and viewers, is a matrix question. If you recall, those are one of the topics I read for you that UTME exams does have this topic in it. So we have it that if P equals a matrix that is 3 minus 2, 4, 5, 0, 6, 7, 5, minus 1, then minus 2p. What is minus 2p? This is, the matrix is P being 5, 0, 6, 7, 5, 4. This is the matrix P. And that's saying find minus 2p. This is simply a case of a scalar multiplication. A scalar multiplication of a matrix. That's what we have here. And it means that for every element, when I say element, these 3 minus 2, 4, 5, 0, 6, 7, 5, and 4 are all called the elements of the matrix. It means I'm going to multiply every element of the matrix by the scalar minus 2. So that would mean that minus 2p will be minus 2 bracket 3 minus 2, 4, 5, 0, 6, 7, 5, 4, close. And this would mean, hope my space will be enough. This is minus 6, this is 4, this is minus 8, this is minus 10, this is 0, this is minus 12, this is minus 14, this is minus 10, this is minus 8, and this is what we have. This is our answer. Let's move to number 5. So that is our matrix, our scalar multiplication of matrix. So my dear students and viewers, that is it. Let's look at our next question. The next question here says that if two graphs, y equals px squared plus q and y equals 2x squared minus 1 intersect. They intersect at x equals 2. Find the value of p in terms of q. So in case you didn't get it right, let's put it clearly that y equals, number 5, that y equals px squared plus q. And the same y also equals 2x squared minus 1. And that they intersect at a point where x is equal to 2. I have to take this off. We are live on the studios of MathsX. My dear students and viewers, I urge you to subscribe. Subscribe to our videos. All right. Before I go on, my dear students and viewers, I will check our connection to ensure that we are still on. Thank you very much. So that is our number 5. Now, with x being 2 as the point of intercept, the first thing we should do is to get our value of y. So when x is 2, our y will be 2 bracket 2 square minus 1. This will be 4 times 2, 8. 8 minus 1, that is 7. So y has a value of 7, first of all. Now, y having a value of 7, the next thing we need to do, since we're going to find the value of q in terms of x, it will come back here. This is our equation 1. You can call this our equation 2. So from equation 1, this was from equation 2, of course. From equation 1, we're going to see that 7 will be equal to p bracket 2 square plus q, meaning that 7 equals 4p plus q, so that 7 minus q is 4p, and p will be 7 minus q all over 4. That is how to find your q in terms, your p in terms of q. That is your value. So this is from our coordinate geometry. That's the topic I just did right now as our number 5 question. Let us move to our number 6 question. Our number 6 question is a matrix again. So I have that number 6. Number 6 is evaluate the matrix minus 1, minus 1, and minus 1, and 3, 1, minus 1, 1, 2, 1. This is clearly a case of determinant of a matrix. So we need to find the determinant of this matrix. And let me take off this so that you can see very well. And to find determinant of this matrix, we are going to have to generate minors, at least 3 minors from the first row of the matrix. That's how it's done. So from this first element here, I'm going to have minus 1. The minus I'm going to get is I'll shut down its row, I'll shut down its column. This will be 1 minus 1, 2, 1. The second element here will be a minus bracket minus 1. That's here. I will shut down its row and shut down its column. I'm going to have a 3, 1 minus 1, 1 and close. Here also, it will be a plus bracket, a minus 1. I will shut down its row and shut down its column. That will be a 3, 1, a 1, and a 2. I will take some space. I will take some space on this part of the board. But before I continue, my dear students and viewers, I would urge you to subscribe to our videos. Do not fail to do that. And again, share our videos on platforms where you feel students need mathematical help, because we can't offer much of it. Thank you so much. And permit me to check our connection just to ensure that we are still live. All right, so I'll have to pocket my calculator. All right, from here, we're going to find the determinant of the minors. The minors are a 2 by 2. This was a 3 by 3 matrix. So I'm going to have a minus 1 multiplied this way is a plus, multiplied this way is a minus. So I'm going to have 1 bracket 1 minus minus 2 bracket minus 1, close it. This is a plus, minus times minus is a plus, so plus 1 bracket. This way is a 3 bracket 1 minus 1 bracket minus 1, close it. We have minus is a minus 1, and we have 3 bracket 2 minus 1 bracket 1, and you close it. So we have here a minus 1 on the outside. There's a 1 here. 1 times 1 is 1, and minus 2 times 1 is a plus 2. Then plus 1, I have 3 times 1 is 3, minus 1 times minus 1 is a plus 1, close. Minus 1, I have 3 times minus 1, and you close. You have a minus 1 bracket 3 plus 1 bracket 4 minus 1 bracket 5. So we have here that minus 3 plus 4 minus 5. And this is minus 3 minus 5 is minus 8 plus 4 is minus 4. So your determinant of this matrix, my dear, is minus 4. Let's move to number 8. For the number 8 question, that question says, my dear students and viewers, that a sector of a circle of radius 7.2, which subtends an angle of 300 degrees at the center, is used to form a cone. What is the radius of the base of the cone? What is the radius of the base of the cone? Let's start with a little diagram because it will help us. Now, this is our sector. This is the sector of our circle. All right. It has a radius of 7.2 centimeters. I believe I saw centimeters. Or sector to form a cone. I hope you know that if you hold the two ends of this sector, put it together, you will end up having a cone, as in a cone that looks like this. Yes. So that the radius of the sector becomes the slant length of the cone. And what you had here as the arc length of that sector will become the circumference of the circular base of the cone. So this whole arc length here will become the circumference of the circular base of this cone. So we need to get the arc length of the sector of the circle. So here we go. So our arc length L is given by the formula that theta over 360 times 2 pi r. Yes. So what do we have here? Where theta is 300 degrees, uh, our r is 7.2 centimeters. Pi we can take for our pi, let us take 3.14 for easy computation. So my arc length L is 300 over 360 times 2 times 3.14 times 7.2. So this is what we have. So I'll take this down. First of all, 0 cancels 0. Let's multiply with our calculator. No need to play around. So I have here that 30 times 2.4 times 7. So our arc length L is actually 37.68 centimeters. So 37.68 centimeters is your arc length. And this same 37.68 centimeters will be the circumference of the circular base here. So C, so circumference of circular base of the cone also is the same. And the formula for circumference of a circle is 2 pi r. So C of a cone, this is C. So that C is 2 pi r. So they are asking us now to calculate, excuse me, calculate the radius. That's what they want. Calculate the radius of the cone. So this is 337.68 will be equal to 2 times 3.14 r. So that your r will be 37.68 divided by 2 times 3.14. Still with my calculator. That 37.68 divided by 3.14, calculator again. So just like you, once you are done with your on-screen calculator, you can take it off and continue. We'll have to take off this part of the board, my dear students and viewers. Before I go into our question 9, my dear students and viewers, I would love to check our connection. Excuse me. So for our number 9, question here, my dear students and viewers, says that find the number of sides of a regular polygon whose interior angle is twice the exterior angle. So to solve this number 9 question, that find the number of sides of a polygon, find the number of sides of a polygon whose interior angle is twice the exterior angle. Now, typically, my dear students and viewers, this is the tell us the particular type of polygon, but they just told us that it's a regular polygon. So first of all, I'll say that let's do this. Let's start this way. Let the exterior angles be x and the interior angle be y. Sorry, be 2x, because they said that it is twice. All right. So typically, a polygon looks like this. Let's draw any kind of polygon we can, because they said polygon. They didn't really specify the type. So I can do extensions here if I care. So this means that this will be x and this will be 2x. This will be x and this will be 2x. So basically what I see here is the angle on a straight line. That's what I'm saying here. So for angle on a straight line, which is 180. So for what I'm seeing here, this will be a case of 2x and then x. Sorry. So this will be a case of 2x and then x. So angle on a straight line, clearly. So this means that x plus 2x is equal to 180. Reason, sum of angles on a straight line. On a straight line. So meaning that 3x is equal to 180 is 180 divided by 3, which is what? 60 degrees. So the exterior angle of this particular polygon, that we don't know its sides or angles, is actually 60 degrees. But there's a theorem. This is a theorem, just before I clean the board, that says that the sum of the exterior angles of a regular polygon or of a polygon is 360 degrees. So now that I know the exterior angle, the value of the exterior angle, it will be easy for me to tell you the number of sides this particular polygon has, or maybe even what kind of polygon we are dealing with. So the theorem says that sum of the exterior angles of a polygon is equal to 360 degrees. So number of sides n will be 360 divided by 60, cancel. So we have it has 6 sides. So we are dealing with a hexagon here. So that's your 6-sided polygon. The next question here is an integration question. That is number 10. Number 10 here says, evaluate integral of 2x minus 3, 2x minus 3 to power 2 over 3 dx. To do this in integration, there's 2x inside here. So this will be 2x minus 3 to power 2x plus 1. This will be 2 over 3 plus 1 all over 2 itself, this 2 times bracket 2 and close plus c, the constant. So this translates to 2x minus 3 all to power 5 over 3 over 2 bracket the same 5 over 3 here plus c. I'm not done yet. So this will be 2x minus 3 to power 5 over 3 all over 10 over 3 plus c. In conclusion, this will be 2x minus 3 to power 5 over 3 over 10 plus c. That is your integration, my dear student and viewer. Let's go for the next question. The next question is another calculus question. This time around, it is a differentiation. It says here, differentiate 2x plus 5 to power 2 bracket x minus 4 with respect to x. All right, so we have here that y equals 2x plus 5 to power 2 bracket x minus 4. Looking at this particular differentiation, my dear students and viewers, clearly this is a product rule. So for our product rule, it has a specific formula. But before I go in there, let's specify that this is u and this is v. So my u here is 2x plus 5 to power. It's good idea, guys. Lights. I'll take off this side of the board. So using the form that dy dx is v du dx plus u dv dx. This is what it is. So from here, I invoke, what is my v? My v is x minus 4 in bracket. What is my du? My du is 4 bracket 2x plus 5. Please, it's important students can differentiate because it will be there in our exams. Don't say I'm an art student or I'm a science student. It's what we should know. Then plus what is my u? My u is 2x plus 5 to power 2. So that's 2x plus 5 all to power 2. And what is my dv? My dv is 1. I can ignore that one. No problem. I will factorize because factorization is an integral part of differentiation. So when I do that, here and here are common. So I have that 2x plus 5 is common. What is remaining? I have 4 brackets x minus 4 plus 1 will remain. That is 2x plus 5. And then you close it again. And then you close because there were two of them here. I took out one. So one of them is remaining. That's what I have. Open that bracket. I have that 2x plus 5 will be 4x minus 16 plus 2x plus 5 will be 4x plus 2x minus 16 plus 5. This means that 2x plus 5 bracket. These are like, this is your final answer. This is your final answer, my dear students and viewers. Please, before I continue, I would love to check our connection. All right, let's go for our next question. That is number 12 question. For our number 12 question, that find, it says, find the number of ways of selecting 8 subjects from 12 subjects for an examination, maybe like your NECO coming up or your WAEC. So how do you select? Now remember, another word for combination is a selection. So 12 from 8. To do that, that will be 12 combination 8. 12 combination 8 will be 12 times 11 times 10 times 9 times 8 factorial. Or before I go in there, let's explain this. This will be 12 factorial over 8 factorial brackets 12 minus 12 minus, excuse me, 12 minus 8 factorial. So that this will be 12 factorial over 8 factorial 4 factorial. This brings us, because of this, I have 12 times 11 times 10 times 9 times 8 factorial, because 8 factorial takes us to 1. There's another 8 here, so this is 8 factorial times 4 times 3 times 2. If I like, times 1. 8 factorial cancels 8 factorial, so everything that 8 factorial represents is gone. And 4 times 3 is 12, clearly. And what I have here, 2 here, 2 here is 5 times. So what I have left is 99 later. 99 times 5. That's 495. So we're talking about 495 ways of doing that selection. All right, let's look at number 13. Let's look at number 13, my dear students and viewers, that the sum of the interior angles of a polygon is 20 right angles. How many sides does the polygon have? That the sum The sum of the interior angles of a polygon is 20 right angles. How many sides does the polygon have? Now, formula for sum. So sum of angles of a polygon, any polygon, will be 180 bracket n minus 2. This is the formula. But you are told here that the sum of these angles is 20 right angles. 20 right angles means 20 times 90, which is 1,800. So that means that this is equal to 1,800. So without much ado, 0 cancels 0, and 18 into 180, that is 10 times. So n minus 2 is 10. Therefore, n equals 10 plus 2, being 12.